Hi guys, my name is Mmaphuti Mashamaite and I'm a sports presenter / reporter. I'm a Limpopo kid, born and bred in Seshego. For my primary school years, I attended Eagles Nest and Mashamaite, and for secondary, I went to Flora Park Comprehensive High School. Well, for women in sport, actually in general, I would like for women to be celebrated financially and to be given the recognition that they deserve. Because in as far as celebrating women now, it's all about, oh, you know, we salute women because it's Women's Month. But what about the rest of the year? You know, but something has to come out of celebrating women. And if it's not financial or if it's not being given the spotlight, then it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. The first being systems that are already put in place to restrict women. Patriarchy, racism, and obviously when it comes to young women, especially in sport, we're expected to, you know, basically be apologetic about where we are in terms of sport. And another challenge is of course that of being rewarded as much as we want to, you know. When it comes to money, when it comes to recognition, we always have to work twice as hard for half of what our male counterparts get. And it's something that we still need to work on as a sporting fraternity. And you know, obviously it's a bit unfair knowing that not everyone is for the fight. It's either an individual thing or it's basically our male counterparts fighting against the change. So those are some of the challenges that we face as women in sport. I think every single step for me is a milestone. The fact that I got into sports, even without studying anything related to that, was a milestone for me. My first radio gig, which was at Radio Turf, that was a big milestone for me. Another highlight is joining Energy FM and being a co-host in a sports show, and then later hosting my own show, my own sports show. So that was also a big sporting highlight for me. And of course, joining Supersport, that was one of my dreams. I mean, to join this amazing company and also to appear on television doing what I love. That was also, you know, a big moment for me. So yeah. It's quite hard to narrow it down because there's so many women who've played a part in what women's sport is today. But if I were to narrow it down, I'd say who has mentored me. She's helped me get to where I am, and I still consult her, especially when it comes to work, just to hear her thoughts and which direction I should go. So she's definitely someone I consider as a mentor. Kaz Naidu, she has given so many women an opportunity to showcase what they can do in sport, and I think she's a very integral part of what sport is, especially in South Africa. Caster Semenya, she's a trailblazer. We can't even fault her on anything. She's a hard worker. She is a voice that we need, but without actually using words. She just does her work on the track and everything just comes together, and as far as speaking up for women is concerned. Who else? Shucks. The list is long. Portia Modise, one of the greatest footballers we've ever had from South Africa. A definite name in world sport. She's had so many successes. She's shown the world what women can do in football. So she's definitely one of my favorites as well. Cynthia Chuck. Growing up, I watched her. She's one of the first women in sport that I came across, and really admire her and the way that she's paved for women in sports. So that's my top something. When it comes to inspiration, it's not really an external thing for me. It's very internal. I inspire myself. I want to achieve my dreams. I want to inspire other people. It's basically a very selfish thing for me, but as well it's motivation to say I need to do better for myself and for other people. So I inspire myself. When I first got into sportscasting, I really wanted to find myself at Sky Sports. but obviously things change as the years pass by. So at some point in my life, I'd like to venture into directing, because it's not even really about calling the shots, but about having your own vision coming to life, as opposed to being told or being part of someone else's vision. I'd really like to venture into directing, and also writing. I have done it before, but I think that I could take it a step further as well.